Good morning and welcome to TBN. I'm Avery Parker, your host. Today we are having another exciting episode for you. First off, we are going to tell you guys about our first annual dodgeball tournament later in March. Here's Jeremiah and Carson Russell with more.
Hi, I'm Jeremiah, and today I'm here with Carson Russell, and we're going to be talking about the dodgeball tournament. Why is this tournament happening?
So we're doing a tournament this year to raise school spirit and just have something fun in the last couple weeks of the school year.
So when and where are sign-ups?
So sign-ups are located in your email, and they're also located all around the school walls. There is a QR code that you can scan and you can sign up. All you need is your email, first and last name, and then team name, but you do not have to be a part of a team. You can do solo sign-ups, and you just need all the hours that you're available.
And how many people can sign up with one team?
So you can do a team of 6. That's the maximum players that you can have.
And when are the sign-ups due?
Sign-ups are due March 14th. That is the Thursday right before spring break. And then the tournament will be March 27th, 2 days after spring break is ended.
Make sure you save the dates.
Thanks, Jeremiah. With the temperature getting warm, it's almost time for spring sports. Here's Leah with sports.
Hey guys, it's Leah, your TBN sports correspondent. Winter sports have wrapped up. Congratulations on all of your guys' seasons. Spring sports are starting up now. Baseball has their first game this Saturday versus Noah at 11 o'clock. Slow pitch softball has their first game next Tuesday at Fairland at 5. Soccer also has their first game next Tuesday versus Holland Hall starting at 6. Track's first meet is Friday, March 15th at Glenpool. Cheer tryouts are coming up. Clinic days are the 11th through the 13th. Tryouts are the 14th at 4:30. That's it for the sports. Back to you, Avery.
Thanks, Leah. Next we have an admin interview with Miss Burrows.
I'm here with Miss Burrows with a few questions. So what do students do if a teacher assigns them detention?
So if a teacher were to assign a student detention, the detention is at 7:30 in the morning in the South Commons. So you show up at 7:30 and go to the South Commons and tell Miss Morrison your name and who you're serving detention for. That's the only time we offer it. We don't have lunch detention or anything like that, so just 7:30 in the morning.
And what does a student do if he can't go or make it to detention?
So if you don't go to detention, then a teacher can add a day, and if it continues to happen, then Mr. Cook or myself, we will take it over, and then you guys will end up serving in-school detention for the detention.
And what is one thing you would like to encourage students to do this spring in order to be successful in the school?
So one thing that would be great is it's spring and everybody gets crazy and energetic because the weather starts to change and it starts to be light out for a long time. So one thing that would be great to help us be successful is just be here and also be in class. So those are the two ways to be able to be successful, to keep getting your grades up and being able to know what's going on in class. So just be in class and be here.
And what is the MRA survey and why do students need to complete it?
So the MRA survey this is a way that students, you can use your voice. So we want to hear from you. We want to hear what you love about the school. We want to hear what we can do to improve the school. So this is a time where any person, any student in the school or staff member, both, can fill out the survey on what you would like to see different or what you like seeing already.
Okay, thank you.
Next, we are going to Josh with Gracie Vivian and Leah White to talk about the lead team's trip to North Carolina.
Thanks. I'm here with
Leah White and Gracie Vivian
to discuss their lead team trip. My first question is, how was the trip?
The trip was great. We actually learned a lot about Leader in Me and how it affects our school in a positive way. The trip was so much fun. It was very tiring, but we learned a lot from other schools. We made a lot of friends from North Carolina schools, and we were able to tour another high school, which was really cool.
What was the presentation about?
So our presentation was about growing up with Leader in Me, and Gracie actually is a part of the first class that got to grow up with Leader in Me throughout her entire school career.
And then at the end, we kind of touched on the projects that our lead team did, like Powder Puff, the Lip Dub, all the different things that we do at our school, and so that we could teach other schools about it.
My next question is, what was your biggest takeaway?
My biggest takeaway was getting to watch Sean Covey talk to us in person, and we actually got to sit next to him on an hour bus ride, and we talked about our future plans and just leadership opportunities.
So my biggest takeaway was that leadership looks different at every organization, whether that be a school or a business, but they still can all apply the same principles, or in our case, habits, to help them succeed.
My last question is, what advice would you give to someone who wants to join the lead team?
I would say just do it. Just sign up. It's a great leadership opportunity, and our signups are coming out this April for the next year's lead team. So sign up.
Sign up.
Thank you.
Thanks, Josh. Now to Emma and Grace Rutherford to talk about something new coming to the library for the upcoming school year.
We have some exciting news about next school year.
1,500 new books are going to be added to our school library, and we need everyone's help to determine what these new books will be.
Soon, there will be a survey coming to everyone's emails asking your favorite books and authors.
Start making your list now and make sure to fill out the form so we can have everyone's favorite books in our library next year.
We are very excited to have this opportunity at our school, so make sure to make the best of it. Back to you, Ren.
Hi, today I'm with Cooper Nance and Gracie Vivian, and I'm going to ask them a few questions. What are your guys' favorite high school memory?
For me, it's probably when we were doing Grease the Musical, and I was the character Eugene, and I was getting shoved into lockers, which doesn't sound fun, but for me, it was an absolute blast. I loved it.
For me, similar to Cooper, mine was in Mary Poppins. My sophomore year, I got to play Jane Banks, and I grew so close with the cast, and it was just so much fun to be on stage with such talented people.
Great. Next up, what was your favorite high school or any school year?
For me, it was probably my sophomore year. It was just such a good set of seniors, and it was just so fun. And for us, we were doing Mary Poppins at the time in choir, and it was just an absolute blast. I loved it.
Mine was also my sophomore year. There was a really good group of seniors, and for me, it was the first time stepping up from my freshman year that I was able to get involved in things and really have a place at the high school.
Thank you. And what is your most liked teacher?
For me, it's probably Coach Ratcliffe. He's just super fun, treats us as equals. I feel welcome in his room, and he's just a super fun guy.
Mine is Mr. Bryant because he will brighten up anyone's day. You can always hear him singing down the hallways. He's just an awesome person to be around, and I've learned so much from him.
Great. And lastly, what are your future plans?
So after I graduate, I'm hoping to go to St. Louis for college, and then after that, hopefully at some point, go overseas to be a missionary.
My plans as of right now are to go to the University of Tulsa next fall and study biochemistry to become a pharmacist.
Thank you, guys.
That'll do it for TBN this week. Thanks everyone for tuning in.